Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, I make content about buying and selling Pokemon cards. And I've noticed that I really don't talk about my experience, my credibility on talking of some of these topics, which the reason I do that is because just like you guys, I was a viewer once and I always based it on things that they were talking about, ideas, experience, knowledges, right? But if you're someone that is caught up in like, why am I talking about or taking advice from this regular dude that has cool looking hair, crazy looking hair, but yeah, looking just average. Now, if you think someone needs to be in a suit and tie for him to have the best ideas and be the most knowledgeable, you might be getting taken advantage of, fams. That is definitely not the case. But if you want some background on me, I have sold over 100,000 cards on TCG Player. Personally, I've sold over and shipped over 12,000 cards, multiple years, part of the direct program, 100% feedback. So I have a little bit of experience. I've actually seen pretty much every scenario that I can think of, imagine. So I'm over here trying to share my experience, knowledge with you guys. I would appreciate it if you guys subscribe if you're new and press the like button. As always, I really appreciate you guys supporting this channel. So in this video, I have a very big announcement for you guys and some updates. Let's get started with the announcement. The announcement, well, let me give you guys some backstory for the announcement. I get contacted a lot from people that want to sponsor things, like want me to talk about their product, this and that, and I always just ignore them or reject them because that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm documenting my journey. If it's Pokemon related, I would be open to it, but they would have to be accepting that I'm going to be brutally honest about their product. No one can ever pay me enough to not be, there has been some people that just try to help, like this one person that was telling me about where I can get deals, like kind of like a distributor. Anyways, I get contacted about sponsorship deals, and I've been rejecting them. But I see merit in the audience that I have, the videos that I create about buying and selling Pokemon cards, attract people that are interested in that and just collecting Pokemon in general. So I'm thinking that the best way to engage with the audience and also to have something that's going to be bigger than myself and that can benefit the community in a better way is to have a place that we can buy and sell Pokemon cards, trade. And I've created with friends from previous Discords, I've created a Discord called the TCG Market. And I invite you guys to come and check it out. I'm going to be posting on there for now as things that I'm going to be selling. But how this Discord is going to work, it's a place that you can buy and sell. For selling, I am going to have a $1 seller fee for a month. So the reason for that is to be able to verify people. If you're going to sell a card, fam, you can afford to pay $1. You can sell as many cards as you can. And also that contributes to having a good structure so that I can also pay people to monitor it, staff, this and that, other things. It's just $1 to be a seller, to verify that you're real and also keep things going. So I'm going to be selling on there, and I'm going to be selling for cheaper than I do on TCG Player, because when I sell on there, and the whole reason for this, and I want to encourage other people, is because TCG Player takes a good amount of fee, like over 10%, 12%. So it can actually affect a lot of things. You as the buyer, you're paying more, plus the tax on top of it. And as a seller, you have to account for that fee on your flip, right? Buying and selling. So on this Discord, it's going to be through PayPal. And there's goods and service. I strongly recommend and will be recommending, maybe enforcing, that everyone goes through PayPal goods and service, because you have protection as a buyer. If you buy something from PayPal goods and service and it doesn't arrive, for example, or arrives not how you expected, you can reclaim you get your money back, you can file a dispute from PayPal, and they're pretty good about that. I've done that a couple times through different sellers. So it's a process that I strongly recommend and I'm going to encourage. So this Discord is also for people that are wanting to buy and sell, but are maybe somewhat unsure of how to do it in a safer way. We're gonna have people there. Also have badges of being verified. If people are doing transactions, selling or buying or trading, we're going to have vouchers where you can be like, hey, I did this transaction, it worked out well. That way you can build a reputation. And there are other platforms out there like it. There are other Discords like it. Some of them are charged way too much, $10 per seller. Some of them don't charge at all, but they're more of a Wild West, right? Not very much structure. So I'm trying to be somewhere in the middle, and really it's a place for everyone. If we can have this community that we can grow, then it could be a good resources that we can find cheap cards, and I can also interact with you guys better. We can have live chats. Discord is a platform that I've used for many years. I would vouch for it. It stores a bunch of data and it never deletes it. It's not bad on lag and stuff like that. Bugs are very, very few of them, very rare. So that's what I'm going to be recommending for you guys. If you want to buy and sell Pokemon cards and just chat and build this community, I'm going to be linking the Discord in my comments. Also, I'm changing it in my bio on my YouTube community page or profile. And updates for you guys. So recently, I've talked to you guys about that I was going to be processing some trainer cards. And I bought 2 lots that were for 8,000 cards total. So it had 4,000 cards each. And I paid $80 for each of them. So 160. And just as I went through them, and this is something that you have to kind of have a good eye for as a seller. And the more you sell cards, the better you're going to know. But it's also something that you need to have a little bit of street smarts with. You need to have a good gauge, because when someone shows you a lot or gives you a deal, other people are also waiting in line to get access to that deal. You have to make decisions on the spot. But anyways, as I was going through this bulk, I noticed that there were a lot of high-end cards, and I was just so dumbfounded of how crazy good this deal was. I had a really good hunch about this, right? I hadn't processed any of it yet. But recently I've gone through, put all the cards in my inventory, listed them. And as I've gone through it, my hunch that this was such an amazing deal has been proven. And I'm going to show you guys some pictures of some cards that I've ran into while sorting these 2 lots, right? So 8,000 cards valued at $160. If I just take my Earthen Vessel from Paradox Rift, and Paradox Rift has such awesome playable cards, Earthen Vessel, Counter Catcher. But if I just take my Earthen Vessel, which go for around $3, and these playable cards sell like butter, fams, like super fast. When I talk about fast, I list them and 30 minutes later they sell. Usually it's like the next day for me, or at night, like a lot of hours in between. That would be really fast. But these are super, super fast. People are needing them for their decks. Anyways, those I listed for $3. So when we take something like 39 cards and you multiply them by 3, you get to like 100. You get to like almost $100, crazy. And then when you take the Buddy Puffins, I found 44 of them for $2. You're looking at $80. So just in those 2 lots, I've got my money back. And then there are so many more other ones. There are the Ionus, there are Counter Catchers. I found 36 Counter Catchers, those have $2 value. Pokestops. So this trainer lot has been such a blessing. And like I've told you guys, I'm a seller, I'm a buyer that wants to be as fair as possible. I went and I did buy more from this person. They want to keep selling more to me. So I offered to pay for shipping. So now instead of 80, I'm paying plus the 14 on top of it, so more like $100 per box. But still, if I'm predicted I'm going to be making 5 to 6 times the amount that I'm paying. So $500-600 in a box, pay $100. This is really how you make good money flipping Pokemon cards. Now, this is more rare, to be quite honest with you guys, finding these sellers. Everyone wants to, and when you do find one of them, you're gonna tie them up because they're gonna be your good bread and butter for a while. If I had a couple of these guys, I would be rich. Okay, maybe not rich, but probably we would be getting to 10K pretty quick, maybe 20, 30. Who knows, fams? You go from 1 to 500 and they sell fast. Now, a caveat to these trainer cards is that not everything sells fast and not everything sells. There are some trainers that are valued at 3 cents and just won't ever sell because I have them listed at 15 cents. And I know that, I get that, but the ones that do sell and the ones in between, there are so many trainers that have that like 15 cent, 25 cent value, we're talking about thousands of them. So I haven't even counted all that into these numbers. So there's a lot of value in this. All right, fams, drop a like on this video. I would really encourage you guys to join the Discord. Let's start something big here. Let's start something for us, the community based. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.